Hello everyone. In this lesson, I'll solve the ministerial question of x and y intercepts. Question number 5. I skip 1 to 4 because I solved it before. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal 4 over x. For y-intercept, we set x equal 0 and solve to find y. Y equal 4 over 0 and define term. Then y f of x has no y-intercept. Answer D. Question number 7. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equal 2 over x. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0 and solve the equation. 0 equals 2 over x, cross multiplication, then 2 equals 0, contradiction, and therefore the function has no x-intercept. Choice D. Question number 8. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 4 minus 1. For y-intercept, we set x equals 0, then we find the value of y. Y equals 0 minus 1 equal to minus 1, then the right choice is 0, negative 1. Choice C. Question number 9. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 2 plus x minus 2. For y-intercept, we set x equals 0. Therefore, y equal to 0 plus 0 minus 2 equal to negative 2. Then 0, negative 2 is the y-intercept for this function. Choice B. Question number 10. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equal 3x plus 6. For x-intercept, set y equal 0. Then 3x plus 6 equals 0. Factorize by 3, x plus 2 equals 0. Then x plus 2 equals 0. X equal negative 2. The x-intercept is negative 2, 0. Choice C. Question number 11. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal bracket of x plus 2 times square root x power 2 minus 4. For y-intercept, set x equal 0. Then y equal to 0 plus 2 times square root 0 minus 4 equal to 2 square root x minus 4 undefined term. Therefore, there is no y-intercept. Choice D. Question number 12. Find x-intercept of the function x power 2 plus 4x minus 12. For x-intercept, set y equals 0. Then x power 2 plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. Analyzed by experiment, then 2 bracket x negative 12 plus 4x, then plus 6 minus 2. 6x minus 2x, 4x, 6 times negative 2, negative 12. Then either x plus 6 equals 0, then x equal negative 6. This point is negative 6 by 0, or x minus 2 equals 0, then x equal to this intersection point is 2, 0. Therefore, negative 6, 0 and 2, 0. Choice C. Question number 13. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal bracket of x minus 1 times square root x minus 2. For y-intercept, set x equals 0, then 0 minus 1 times 0 minus 2, square root 0 minus 2, then negative square root negative 2, undefined term, then there is no y-intercept. Question number 16, find x-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 2 minus x over square root 1 minus x. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0, then 0 equal to x power 2 minus 1 over square root 1 minus x, cross multiplication, then x power 2 minus 1 equal 0. Then difference of 2 square, x plus 1 equals 0, x equal 1, or x equal negative 1. Let us check this point. When x equal 1, then 1 minus 1, 0 over 1 minus 1, 0, 1 is not satisfy the equation. It is not in the domain, so it is not x-intercept. Let us check the second point, x equal negative 1, negative 1 square, 1 minus 1, 0 over 1 minus minus 1, 2 square root 2, 0 over square root 2, 0, then negative 1 is x-intercept point for this function. The right choice is B. Question number 18, find y-intercept of the function f of x equal 1 minus sine x over cosine x. For y-intercept, set x equals 0. Then y equal to 1 minus sine 0 over cosine 0 equal to sine 0, 0. So cosine 0, 1. The answer is 1. Then the y-intercept point is 0, 1. Choice B. Question number 19. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 2 minus 1 over square root 1 plus x. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0. Then 0 equal to x power 2 minus 1 over square root 1 plus x. Cross multiplication. Then x power 2 minus 1 equals 0. Difference of 2 square, x minus 1, x plus 1 equals 0. Then x equal 1 and x equal negative 1. Let us check this point. When x equal 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 over square root 2, 0, it is x-intercept point. For x equal negative 1, since the denominator will be 0 when x equal negative 1, 1 minus 1, 0, then this point is not x-intercept. The right choice is 1, 0. Choice C. Question number 20. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 2 minus 1 over square root x minus 1. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0. Then 0 equal to x power 2 minus 1 over square root x minus 1. Cross multiplication. Then x power 2 minus 1 equals 0. Then x equal negative positive 1. Let us check this point. When x equal 1, the denominator will be 0, 1 minus 1, 0. Then x equal 1 is not x-intercept. For x equal negative 1, negative 1 minus 1, negative 2 square root negative 2, it is undefined negative. We have undefined term, then there is no x-intercept. Since negative 1 is not in the, since x equal negative 1 is not in the domain of this function. The right choice is D. Question number 21. Find x-intercept of the function 3x minus square root x power 2 plus 1. Then for x-intercept, we set y equals 0. Then 3x minus square root x power 2 plus 1 equals 0. Then 3x equal to square root x power 2 plus 1. Square both sides. Then 9x squared equal to x power 2 plus 1. Then take all terms to one side. 9x squared minus x squared equal 1. Then 8x squared equal 1. Then x squared equal to 1 over 8. Then x equal to negative positive square root 1 over 8 equal to negative positive 1 over 2 square root 2. Multiply numerator and denominator by square root 2 equal to negative positive square root 2 over 4. Now, let us check these points. For x equal square root 2 over 4, 3, then 3 times square root 2 over 4 minus square root 2 over 4 square plus 1, then 3 square root 2 over 4 minus square root 2 square 2, 4 square 16 plus 1, then 3 square root 2 over 4 minus square root 2 over 16 plus 1, it is 18 over 16, then 3 square root 2 over 4 minus square root 16, 4 square root 18, it's 9 times 2, it is 3 square root 2 equal 0. Then 3 square root 2 over 4, it is x-intercept for this point. Let us check negative square root 2 over 4. When x equal negative square root over 4, this term will be negative 3 square root 2 over 4 minus 3 square root 2 over 4, then not equal to 0. Therefore, negative square root 2 over 4 is not x-intercept for this point. The right choice is B. Question number 22. Find y-intercept of the function f of x equal to 3x minus square root x power 2 plus 1. For y-intercept, set x equals 0. Then y equal to 0 minus square root 0 plus 1 equal to negative 1. Therefore, the y-intercept for this point is 0, negative 1. Choice D. Question number 25. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equals square root 3 minus x over x. For x-intercept, set y equals 0, then 0 equal to square root 3 minus x over x, cross multiplication, then square root 3 minus x equal 0, square both sides, then 3 minus x equals 0, x equal 3. Then 3, 0 is the right choice. C. Question number 26. Find y-intercept of the function square root 3 minus x over x. For y-intercept, set x equals 0, then y equal to square root 3 minus 0 over 0 equal to square root 3 over 0, undefined term, then there is no y-intercept. Question number 31. Find x-intercept of the function f of x equal x power 3 minus 4x. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0. Then x power 3 minus 4x equals 0. Factorize by x power 2 minus 4 equals 0. Difference of 2 square, x minus 2, x plus 2 equal 0. Then either x equals 0 or x equal negative 2 or x equal negative 2. This function has 3 x-intercept, but here we have only 2. Then you can choose A, negative, positive 2 and 0. Question number 33. Find x-intercept for this function. For x-intercept, set y equals 0, then 0 equal to absolute value x plus 1 over x cross multiplication, then absolute value x plus 1 equals 0, then absolute value x equal negative 1, contradiction since absolute value x is always positive, then this function has no x-intercept. Question number 34. Find x-intercept of this function. For x-intercept, set y equals 0, then 0 equal to x minus 1 over square root x power 2 minus 2x plus 3 cross multiplication, x minus 1 equals 0, then x equal 1. Therefore, choice C is the right choice. Question number 36. Find x-intercept of this function. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0, then 0 equal to 2 minus square root x over x plus 1. Cross multiplication, 2 minus square root x equals 0. Then 2 equals square root x, square both sides, 4 equal x. Choice A. Question number 38. Which of the following functions has 2 x-intercept? To solve this equation, we will use the square root of the quadratic formula, b squared minus 4ac. If this term greater than 0, then the function has 2 different roots. If it is less than 0, then there is no root. If it is equal to 0, then the function has 1 root. B is the coefficient of x, A is the coefficient of x squared, and C is the constant in number in the function. Let us see for the first function, b squared 36 minus 4a 1 times 9 equal 36 minus 36 0. Then this function has 1 root. For the other function, b squared 1 minus 4 times a times c equal to 1 minus 4 negative 3 less than 0. This function has no root. C negative 7 squared 49 minus 4 times a times 10 equal to 49 minus 40 equal to 9 greater than 0. This function has 2 roots. Let us check the other function. 110 squared minus 4 times 1 times 25. Then 100 minus 4 times 25, 100 equals 0. This function has 1 root. The right choice is C. Question number 40. Find x-intercept of this function. For x-intercept, we set y equals 0 and solve this equation for both segments. Then 2x plus 8 equals 0. Then 2x equal negative 8. Then x equal negative 8 over 2 negative 4. Then the intersection point is negative 4 by 0. Let us check. Negative 4 less than negative 2. Yes, it is less than negative 2. Then this point is true. It is x-intercept. For the other segment, y equals 0, then x power 2 equals 0, then x square root both sides, x equals 0. Then the point of intersection is 0, 0. Let us check. 0 greater than negative 2? Yes, it is greater. Then this function has two x-intercept 0, 0 and negative 4, 0. The right choice is D. Question number 41. Find the value of a if the function f of x equals x power 2 minus ax plus 9 has 1 point of x-intercept. Since the function has 1 point of x-intercept, then b squared minus 4ac for this function should be equal 0. b squared is negative a squared. Negative a squared is a squared. Minus 4a, it is coefficient of x squared, is 1, times c, it is the constant, equal 9, should be equal 0. A squared minus 36 equals 0. A squared equal 36. Then a equal to negative positive 6. Choice D. See you next lesson.